All right, so this next one, which I believe is the final one for day 2, it's called Goliaths Lair. Um, it says this is not to scale. I'm just showing you what it kind of looks like. Basically, it's a circle. You have a hula hoop, and then we have a ball in the middle, and that can be a bowling ball or some other type of heavy object. We could put a rock in there or a log or whatever. And basically, the goal is to get the object in the center out to the edge. And on this one, we can do framing like saying, well, this is before the giant battle, and Goliath has you know a secret pet pig or something like that brings him luck in his battles, and our goal is to take that pig or mascot from his lair, and um, yeah, whatever the frame is, we can make it fun. So Um, this is supposed to be 15 feet in diameter. We did this at training, and it's actually quite difficult if it's a huge circle, and there's an element of safety to this one because um, essentially what they need to do is they cannot set foot inside this circle, and the ball cannot, it needs to move out of this inner circle across, let's say this is a lava field or something like that. Um, but it can't touch the ground, and people cannot place any body part or lean on anything inside. So you can't basically do something like this. Like I can't take and just step over, and pick it up and then come back with it. So the way that you solve this is that, as I said, it's really difficult, and we're gonna have to maybe modify this. Basically, we're gonna have a bunch of pieces of webbing, and you have to support a person as they either glide across from out here, so they're laying prone, laying flat, and being supported by webbing, and people are holding onto the webbing and pulling on it as hard as they can, and they have to go in there, pick up the object, and then they have to come back suspended in air. And so therein lies the safety concern, is that if one side lets their webbing down, the person could fall to the ground. And so that's the element of safety. So we may modify this, but that's basically what it is. Again, this is called Goliaths Lair. Um, the mission is to get the armor of God bowling ball that they will need to overcome life's battles out of the giant's lair hula hoop. Space between the rope circle and the hula hoop is the deepest, darkest moat, giant, rotter, lava, whatever. It catches a person must get the armor out. It cannot be looped or slung with the webbing. Remind them that before they start how critical it is to use the armor in the battle, and that your crew has to get the armor. So we'll just say that this is the armor of God that they need to go into the giant's lair and get out of there. So again, this is going to be a challenging. This is quite challenging. We actually didn't really accomplish this goal when we were in training. This was with everyone being an adult and some pretty big people. So we'll see how it goes. But I think this is the last one for day 2. I'll double check.